And not only I managed to finish the astral arrays, I also managed to put the new astral arrays inside this one right before it completed its run, so next run is already going to be this much. And it took half of the energy I had. But it's okay. Now, first of all, assembly lines are still a big deal. So, oh, this one is funding assembly lines. I have all of those at least. So, let's see, at which point did I get last time? Oh, there. More assembly lines. Let's go. Here, 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 here. Right. Let's recover assembly lines with all of the contents that were inside. When I stop those, I should really use Loki at this point. But I always did it without, and to finish without. Wonder if I have enough to complete everything, or if I will have to get more of those. Those are being passively restocked to 1000, but still don't have enough. Gallifreyan, Eco, Optical, Optical, Fire. Here, here, here. There's one here. This one was not properly placed. Alright. Oh, this one is not. Did I really stop at there? Here, here. There is this one row to complete. Yeah, I still won't finish doing all of those. I have too many. No, what? My mouse went crazy. My mouse went crazy. A moment there. Here. Nope. Need 5 more, I think. No, 3 more. 3 more I needed to complete the whole thing. Any chance? Just a little bit. 3 to complete this one. Then it's 16, 48 plus 3, 51 to complete everything. Now, let's reserve the universe. It should be produced soon. Okay. And that will allow me to complete all of the things. Here, 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 here. This one. How did I misclick so often? Oh, one extra. Here, 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 here. This one, this one. Okay. And when I get more, I will build more. Okay. Wait, those were not. Yeah, okay, that is the new row. And this one here will all be working. I'm going to check if all of the assembly lines are working, but it seems so. All green. All of the assembly lines are green. All working. Any more assembly lines? I'm going to use optical for lower tier circuits too. Hopefully they will be faster. Less assembly lines involved to get opticals compared to BioWare. I checked in the previous stream. Okay. Should work out. Oh, I got the Universium, good. So those are going to craft right away. Perfect. Meanwhile, artificial, I got 3 and 2. Let's get more stuff. Oh no, was I? Okay, I had green cells. And here. Now. This stuff here is no longer needed. Here. Actually, it will be super cool if I manage to get all of the like main storage here and all of the storage here. That would be super cool. If I move everything together, but I will see what I can do. Now, I would like to draw all of those into the new cells. So here, right? Did I fit everything? Oh, out of space again, out of types again. And here I could do more. Still have 3 greens. I'm going to try to throw more stuff at it. There are some items that are restocked in more than what one of those cells can carry. Yeah, here. Alright, let's see. 2 green. Okay, those are not even used. Oh, steel ingots due to all of the... I crafted so many steel ingots just to get the A of Harmony. Not Gorge. Just to get the Gorge upgrades. I crafted many steel ingots just to get the Gorge upgrades. Gypsum is byproduct of other stuff. Okay, still 2 green. Let's see how much more I can go. Here. This one. Here. Here. There. This one. Oh, now I have only 1. Okay, I'm going to stop at those. I'm out of types. Right. Wonder how many universe cell I will need. Heck, those look also fill up. Well, there are a bunch of types here, Fred. Here I have 1, 1, and 1. Okay. More will craft slowly, passively crafting more and more of those. This one is slow. This one needs assembly lines. Okay, this stuff theoretically should craft soon, then I can get more assembly lines to work. This one should be somewhere in there. Now wait here. There. And it's waiting for pump, no? Motors. Theoretically, after the motors, if no pump is started, you should craft those. I'm going to disconnect this one just until this stuff is crafted. I had issues with the rods earlier, and it's still clogged by rods. It has to get 100 millions of those before it stops doing rods. Done. Okay, those are getting quickly done. Soon I will be able to spam UXV assembly lines. How many astral? Okay, I have only 2. Also, soon I should probably get more antimatter too. I'm not making enough energy. Like, if I wanted to upgrade 1A of Harmony, it's going to take all of the energy I currently have. So I should do something about it. Yeah, soon. Thing is that will the balance between Ace of Harmony, Battery, and Universum is really tight. Antimatter, Universum, Energy, and Ace of Harmony are 4 things looping together, and the balance is really tight. Like, all of my energy is basically contained inside the antimatter machines and the Ace of Harmony. Each eye of harmony contains, outside of the first three, each eye of harmony contains 2 exponent 20 of power, same each one of those 10. First 10 machines here, each one contains 2 exponent 20 of power. My battery currently has 3 exponent 20. So I have my battery worth of energy inside each one of those, and inside each one of those, the first and the first. And with first, I mean those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, those 6 here contain each one of those contains like 60% of my current energy, and the first 10 here, each one contains my whole battery of power, more or less. Okay, this one is crafting, which means that those are crafting too. Good. Come on, craft. I'm going to wait for this one to completely finish up, and then I'm going to upgrade again assembly lines. 192. Come on. Okay. All used up, and now the stuff can go back to work. Yeah, now nothing is crafting. Yeah, of course. Okay, XP. Nice. I needed a 3. Oh, that should be just enough to rebuild all of my assembly lines. Then I'm going to finish here, and maybe I can fit one line down there. Now, first of all, there should be like 3 assembly lines that were not completed. How does wire hatches work? Like, you just put the dynamo hatch in the source. Okay, it's not really like that. Give me a moment, I will explain better. Okay, first assembly lines are a big deal. I want all of those to start working then. To charge up the wireless network, either you use a battery. No, there is a dynamo. Either you use this dynamo. Why do I have 72? Oh, those 72 were used on Aqua generators. Either you use those dynamos on the generators, or you can use an LSC. If an LSC if you put an UHV or above bed capacitor inside the LSC, you can turn on wireless, and the LSC will always keep a set amount of energy inside it. All of the excess will be pushed into wireless. If it lacks of something, it takes it from the wireless. So Lapotronic capacitors with wireless capability keep balancing the battery inside the capacitor with your main battery. Wait, I want to check. Okay. And then, or there are machines like the antimatter generator here. This one just throws the energy into the wireless system. Ace of Harmony and Gorge to interact directly with the wireless battery without any hatch. Basically, the super huge endgame multi-blocks just work inside the wireless energy network. Otherwise, you have wireless dynamo and wireless hatches for other machines. Here, here, here. I did craft enough, theoretically. Yeah. Here, 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 here. Okay, now let's turn on all of those. And with that, I recovered all of the stuff that was inside my assembly lines, and also all of the assembly power I had. Theoretically, now I'm faster than I was. Like, I used to have one more row here, which got removed, but earlier on, all of those were working at half of the power I'm giving now. So having 3/4, but with twice the speed is better than what I had earlier. Yeah, I don't know why there's not enough. I don't know well enough newer versions, but I'm thinking that they went through the hassle of having the double energy hatch. Like at that point, I don't know which version you are playing. I didn't play enough newer version, but at this point they could just make it so machines can only have one energy hatch outside of GTNH. Like if they want to make GregTech more simple, at this point just remove the multi-hatch mechanic. I like the multi-hatch mechanic, but if I think about newer GregTech version where if a machine run out of power, it doesn't crash and void, it just goes behind with process. Like in GTNH, if a machine loses power, you lose what it was crafting. I do remember newer versions where simply you lose machine progress or it has like with other mods. If they go through that, may as well just make it so you only use one energy hatch. Like I like multi-hatches, but I think it may be something that will be a little bit hard for people to deal with and also maybe to code. Yeah, I don't know what people do. Just saying that if they want to make the mod more simple, they may could do that. But I like GTNH, not those mods. Okay. Now. Still, yeah, okay, of course. I did turn on more assembly lines, but those are not empty. Those already had things crafting inside. Now, if I can get more of those, I could... nope. Now I need basically I need 3 batches of Universium now to do anything. Let's... when do we get 3 batches of Universium? Those 3 are other stuff. This one is half an hour. Oh, I think one just finished. Okay, I got the first batch. Looking for the other. Okay, this one is the one which I just started. This time it did the spike. Sometimes with those big patterns, sometimes it's so quick that the graph doesn't even show the spike. It just shows the sand. It doesn't register the spike in time. More than 1 hour. Heck, it's going to be almost 1 hour before I get enough Universium for anything else. And also, oh wait, I got 200 of those. Can't do too much with those. 41 million opticals here, really good. Heck, I do remember 2 days ago, I had none of those. I kept crafting and restarted CPU. Basically, 2 days ago, I optimized the crafting of astral arrays. Those things here got multiplied a lot, and I was constantly out of those 2 days ago. The issue was that whenever I needed like 100, I was actually crafting 9 millions. So space assemblers got overwhelmed, overloaded, I upgraded everything, and now I have all of the leftover from that day. 200k in there. This is almost leftover probably. Oh, that's so many so good. I don't know if I ever got that many UMV circuits at any point during this run. UXV? Okay, those are stocking too. Good. I think soon my assembly lines should all empty. Yet this one cannot find space for crafting. Yeah, 400 more queued up. This one can't find assembly line space. So many things trying to... And all of those are trying to use opticals. Like, I do have a lot... Yeah, I have a lot of those, but none of those. Also, I'm now using those for UHV circuits because I realized those are 20 seconds at UHV. Those here are 200 seconds at UV. So the other one, this one is 5 times better. And this one is 100 seconds UV. So this one is not as bad. So Bioware time assembly line time wise, Biowares are the worst. I think Biowares are the best resource wise, but the worst time wise. Wetware seems to be decent. Opticals probably should do opticals to reduce the amount of steps. But then again, like I look at those SMDs, you have to use those SMDs. Those SMDs contain superconductors. So getting superconductors is a lot of steps. So I don't know how worth it is because Yeah, it's one less step, it's faster, but I have to go through so many things. Also, the memory for opticals is way more complicated to make. Same goes for those things. Like, BioWares don't have any such thing. Like, there is this thing, but this thing is just a cutting machine autoclave, nothing more. I mean, then it's a wafer. So I don't know either. Look at those go up. These are really good. This is really good. Okay, so I can't really do anything due to lack of assembly lines. I think I'm going to get so many leftover opticals once all of this is done. Oh yeah, look at those, how quickly it crafts. I'm thinking that if I restart everything, maybe I get right away enough circuits for it. I see a lot of those crafting everywhere, but I don't see any circuit of the next tier. I'm low on those. Super high on the other one, low on those. Also, am I making those in batches of 100k or what? Am I doing a batch of 100k and it is actually... Yeah, look at those. Here I have circuits. Yep, I'm doing batches of 100k and it has enough for one batch. Okay, probably if I restart all of the CPUs, probably everything is going to be way faster. Because now I have the circuit, so it doesn't have to craft as many. Yeah, well, every time I optimize, it has to... Whenever I optimize craftings, everything gets crafted in huge batches. So the first CPU will take whatever leftover I had. Then second CPU start crafting a huge batch. Third CPU another huge batch. Every CPU start crafting a huge batch. Everything gets clogged. And when they start finishing, each CPU did a huge batch when it needed 10 circuit. And I'm going to be left over with all of the huge batches. But every time I increase the pattern size, this happens. Then it gets fixed. Okay, those are really crafting somehow. I would like to see. Okay, this one can now craft without too much assembling needed. Astral arrays. Yeah, now it's waiting for assembly, but it's way shorter than what it was earlier. There isn't much. Am I out of star matter? No, it can craft instantly. Heck, I think I can make other 2 or maybe even 3 of them. Go. Those 2, yeah, one crafting, second one basically instantaneous. That's 5 more astral arrays. Should have a bunch of those crafting. Yeah, one time I'm out of those. The time after, like earlier on this afternoon, I had 1000 of those and none of those. Now it's the opposite, because every time you start crafting huge batches, then it gets all of it at once. Solidifiers are the big deal. Okay, I have enough wirelesses to make more. I'm totally going to build more solidifiers. I'm going to keep the controllers here, so I only put the controllers once everything else is done. That way I don't risk having half-built machines that will then get stuck. Why was this not working? Why was this one not working? Oh, so now solidifiers are no longer clogged. Ooh, okay. Still, I'm going to make one. Hopefully that one is the last one, and next time I will upgrade the UMV to UXV. Hopefully. Alright. Very good. Only those are missing. Go. Good. All of those should now start working. Qmod. And there is nothing to work on. Oh yeah, something is crafted. But those were mostly empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Those 5. Now wait, those go to the output network. So here. 31, 1. Here. Good. More solidifier capacity. Then how much MK? Nakoda fuel. I think I need more Nakoda fuel refineries. But not even, no, maybe not. Let me check. How much do I have in there? Yeah, no, this one is not going up. I think it may even be going down. I'm going to make more Nakoda refineries. I would like to even double the thing. Hopefully these won't clog all of my assemblers. I'm afraid of this operation clogging all of my assemblers, but the price of Nakoda fuel, I guess. Okay. Now let's get it all well and lined up. X. No. Okay, looks all well lined up. Do I have enough? No. How many are those? Nakoda. Okay, those I think I have enough. I'm going to keep those here because I don't want to have to turn on those. Those are for crafting in the single craft at a time assembly lines. Those are quick, but it still takes a little bit because those are going to be crafted one at a time. So let's see if I missed something else. Okay, file restriction less. Should be one. Shouldn't be much. Right. Okay. I want to complete the course, then I'm going to get the controllers. Okay, for 200, 200, many. Those are probably not enough. Let's prepare even more. Go. Alright. Done. Then crafting. Okay. Next. Those things over here. Okay, well, production looks slow. Am I out of... No, just bad RNG. Now, I would like to turn on more. I would like to increase the production of more of those, like bigger ball, bigger production. I would like to push more of those up, but I don't know. I'm not producing enough of these to fuel more of those. And I also don't have enough energy to produce more of these. It's the usual GTNH dilemma. Chicken egg problem. I think I'm going to leave the game running AFK during tonight. Okay, those are crafting. Slowly crafting. Okay, now Universum. I'm using a lot of Universum for UXVNH hatches. Like, I'm crafting a lot of those. Those take a lot of Universum, and only the leftover goes to my antimatter. So if I stop crafting those, I will get enough material to run more antimatter generators. So yeah, I really think tonight I'm going to leave the game running, so I will get enough stuff. This one here, this one is the machine that turns antimatter into energy. I think I'm producing almost enough antimatter to keep this machine constantly running. But yeah, the thing is that either I produce more antimatter than this one can take, or I produce less than what this one can take. Producing the exact amount is impossible, especially because antimatter has RNG. So yeah, after I get more antimatter, I will have to give better lasers to this one so it can work faster. Over here. How many more do I need? Maybe those even are not going to be enough. Okay, I'm not going to speed up the crafting process of those because this is something I craft like once every 2 weeks at this point. So I'm going to let it slowly craft. Also 42. Not really. Probably stuck inside the pipes. Probably those are stuck inside those pipes. Yep. Only one? Yeah, those are instantly craft. The issue is machines turning on as usual in this kind of system. Like those are things that to quickly craft one super heavy item at a time. So they go like that. Okay, need more parts. I had enough U and V. Those are basically leftover from all the machines. Getting UXV there theoretically does nothing. Okay, crafting. This one is making very frail. Assembly line situation. Okay, this one is getting assembly lines. Crafting. This one is waiting for assembly lines. Waiting for assembly lines. Waiting for assembly lines. Okay. I think I should multiply. Probably should multiply the batch size here. Batch size of those is too small to be done into the new assembly line clusters. Wait, temporal, file restriction code, file restriction, file restriction. Okay, refineries, I'm holding those until everything else is done. That looks like more than 200. I think it's 500 maybe even. Yeah, no, those are cheap. I'm going to make more just in case. In the future, those will probably be useful anyways. Okay, this is the nanite forge. No, medial. Okay, those are going to be used for the gorge upgrade. So crafting more of those is going to be useful in the future. At this point, if that is the crafting speed, I'm going to prepare more for the future. Those are going inside the gorge. Now, I think I'm going to improve antimatter production. So, this laser, this one, here. Okay, those are the things required to improve antimatter generation. And smaller ball, where is smaller ball? Okay, this one is smaller. So I'm going to upgrade here, here. This LSC must be removed. Okay. UXV wireless, UXV wireless. Alright. Right? Why can I not? Oh no, I may be out of space in my HU. I should remove all of the useless trash. Soon I will go check what's wrong. Okay, new fluids. New fluids. Done. This one I will have a better program. This one too. Copy the new program. Didn't even manage to fill up this one with the other kind of production. What? Okay. Yeah, those with the small ball produce basically nothing. Theoretically, one stack of drums should be enough. Okay, so can I just turn it on? Okay, now producing a decent amount. Here too. No, here. Okay, I think it's well balanced. Good. Okay, now I have issues with A2. What's that? Storage space? Oh, yeah. When I canceled the crafting CPUs, probably is when I messed it up. Yeah, when I stop CPUs, all of this stuff gets thrown back. This happens. Now, probably I have a bunch of unused. Many of those are probably no longer used. I should remove those. Thing is that I don't know which one of those is used to craft other things, which one are useless, but those probably were useless. Those two. Okay, no usage. Okay, can you just check? This one has no usage. Okay, this one is used to make plasma mixers. Okay, those may be useful. Those have no use. No use. Those are only scanned. Only scanned. No use. Is one of those UMB 262 because UMB 262 are really nice for lasers. Okay. Those are targets. It's 262 source, the one used by lasers. This one 65 amps. UMB. Oh no, okay, no, this one. This one is super used. Useless. Okay, all of those. ZPM, no way. Okay, all of those can go here, but I should probably just move all of these cells into the archive. See what is not used in 1 week, then only work with new cells. Probably there are a bunch of useless things. But there are also machines which I will use at some point, probably. Okay, done. Can I finish this? Nope, still need a bunch of coins. Then, assembly line wise. This one is still waiting for assembly lines. This one, crafting. What's the crafting time of 200 seconds at UHV? This one was 300 seconds at UHV. Right, done. Yeah. I was thinking, since I have so much that Bioware crafting capacity, I should probably use a lot of Biowares for ZPM. Am I? Yeah, I should use more Biowares here. Like, I have all of the Bioware crafting setup, I could use it. But crystals too are super cheap and easy to make. Okay, done. Still don't have enough assembly lines. Okay, many Gallifreyan parts. So up to here, this one is the one waiting for assembly. Okay, after this one, there is only this one, and this one, and then assembly lines are free. Those are the only two CPUs theoretically waiting for more assembly lines. This one was waiting for, okay, this one now will wait for assembly lines too. Okay, so theoretically most of the assembly lines are now free. Okay. Done. Next batch of Universium will take time. I wonder if one batch is enough or if I need two. Over here I now increase the consumption of this stuff, so it's going to be a little bit annoying. Yeah, I'm running low on this. Yeah, I'm probably going to leave overnight the game run, so I stock up this one. But most of these will go back inside antimatter for more energy, but in the meantime, theoretically, I will stock up energy and antimatter. And most importantly, astral arrays, so I can fill up those. And did I manage to get, I have 7 of those. Yeah, right now the only bottleneck seems to be assembly lines. Also, I have weirdly low amounts of things crafting. Like, usually I have more CPUs working. I have a really low amount right now. But I guess everything is working. Yeah, the few CPUs I have working are all waiting for assembly lines. Maybe something is waiting for the Universium, but I don't think much. I got 5 astral arrays. 10 more? Yeah, Universium. Universium is required for everything. And I need more than 4 millions. So basically I need 2 outputs. And I just checked earlier. This one is like 5 minutes. This one, long time, 1 hour, half an hour, something. Okay, there is one here which is like 5 minutes. This one is something like 1200 seconds, which is 20 minutes. 20 minutes to get the next batch of Magneto stuff. Right. Done. No, quite a fuel refine. Oh, I think it's done. Now, how many coils left? Okay, those coils are. Okay, done. Now, what else could I prepare? If all of the newly turned on assembly lines gets done, then I have, okay, this, okay, maybe now I have enough assembly line power, but I don't have Universium. So it's just restocking stuff. Universium is the issue now. Okay, everything is crafting, but I don't have Universium. Okay, now I only need the controllers. There you go. Will those start right away? Come on, turn on, turn on. Yes. Good. And all of those are doing batch mode. Perfect. Okay, that is twice the production of exhausted Napper activity. And those things. I'm thinking about throwing those into the drop matter production, but I don't need more drop. Okay, and more Universium required for those. If I do that, I should speed up the crafting process by a little bit, but not too much. Okay. Can I do something like that? Wait, I shouldn't have. Nope, now it needs Universium. And it's 20 minutes. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave the game AFK for the whole night now. I'm going to do other things off stream. I'm going to edit a little bit the video. I'm going to edit a little bit the next video, then I'm just going to leave the game AFK the whole night. For today, I'm probably going to stop here. Theoretically, if I leave the game running overnight and nothing goes wrong, theoretically tomorrow I will have enough Universum to do. Theoretically, if I leave the game overnight, I should have enough energy, enough astral arrays, and enough Universum to triple, quadruple the crafting speed of everything. And then I can start maybe even looking at this target. But yeah, for now I'm going to finish here. Probably see you tomorrow. Like, if something gets done in 1 hour, I may stream another half hour later. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to leave the game AFK like that for the whole night. See you next